everyone, today I'm filming a video that I've actually filmed a few times already, and it's my entire photocard collection. I've been wanting to film this for a while, but I really needed a fourth binder because one of them was way too full. And I thought I would wait until that I had that to film the video, and then we were confined, so I couldn't go out and buy the binders. So yeah, I finally could buy it. So now I'm going to go through everything. Obviously, as if you've watched my previous videos, you've seen like bits and pieces of this binder already. Oh yeah, and also I'm sorry because you can see a bit of my wallpaper and it's so ugly. I hate it, but yeah. My first binder, and literally the first one I've bought, is my Luna binder. So as you can see, I got some decals that I put on, so one for Hassel, one for Eugene, because they have their own collection, and I'm planning on buying another one that says Luna that I will put here. For now, I put Little Moons, and if you count Hassel's and Eugene's, there's 12 moons, so yeah. It's the one also that is a bit decorated with washi tape and some fan-made postcards. So yeah, first we start with my Eugene collection. I did this kind of title pages for every group. Some have a different color, but yeah, it's just a sticky note. I write their name on it and paste it on colored paper. So yeah, Eugene is my ultimate bias, so I try to collect everything with her on it. I say, because honestly there are some of those things like that I just don't get because I don't collect like broadcast cards or anything that is too pricey. But yeah, so we start with the album cards. As you can see, I have a pre-debut cards complete. That took me a while, and this was the last photocard I needed. And honestly, it's one of my very favorite photocards. It's just so cute. Then we have our album cards. I think that's a bit better. Then we have our album cards. So of course we've got plus with the unit in the middle. And then we have XX, as you can multiply. As you can see, I don't have one of the limited cards, but honestly, they are going for so much. So I would rather like have a lot of cards rather than buy one that will cost me like an arm. So when I get either the unit one or the one where she's with VV, I will put it here in the middle. Then I have hash cards, so the 2 album cards and the MMT pre-order benefits. Then we move on. It's kind of funny that I have 3 comebacks on this page, and for Midnight it's multiple page, but yeah, then we move on to their most recent comeback. So I actually made quite a lot of progress on this. Well, I'm almost done actually. So we've got first the version A and B cards. As you can see, I'm missing this card, and it's the very last one I need. I'm taking my time, honestly. I'm just waiting to see if someone like puts it on Mercury Japan for pretty cheap, or maybe in a set so I can trade the other cards. But yeah, I'm really happy about how much I got, especially considering I didn't pull a single one of the other cards. Then we've got version C and version D. I have this one on the way in the group order. It should be here soon. Then those are the pre-order benefits and the like fan sign cards. So those are true pre-order cards. So that was My Music Taste and With Drama, if I remember correctly. And then I'm not collecting every single one of the cards, like I said, because some are just too pricey. So for now, I just joined group orders for a few that I wanted. There's also a few cards that really look like another card or look like album cards. So yeah. So right now this is like the second set for my music test. And this is the first set that is on the way. The K-Town For You card, I joined a group order for that one, and the With Drama, which is also on the way. Then we have a non-album inclusions, so the premiere getting Meeting Up set, which is really pretty, and then we have a hash show card. I really love this set, I especially love this one, it's really pretty. Then this is a page for special cards. So we've got the Luna Studio Polaroid, and this is the Up and Line from Polaroid, if I remember correctly. Then our two holo Luna Island pop-up store cards. I paid quite a bit for those ones, and I kind of regret it now. I will not ever spend that much on photo cards, honestly, but these are just so cute, and at the time everybody really thought they would like be really rare and cost a lot, so I kind of just jumped as soon as I saw them. We have here the Orbit 2.0 card, and I've got spots for light stick cards, so the her solo light stick card and the one with Vivi. I'm not sure I will leave this setup like this once the cards arrive, but that's for later. I do collect bigger inclusions for Yojin, so I've got Orbit 2.0 postcard and the Luna Birth postcard. This was the Orbit 1.0 little card thing. This is the light stick pre-order card. It's the Lunaverse concert like postcard and the pre-order postcard for Midnight. Then I've got her transparent card from Cinema Theory, and I did grab Assels and Vivis because I got it through a group order and these two were still available, so I thought I might as well get them. And then the bigger things, so her Lunaverse A4 poster and the second one. There's still a few things missing, but honestly I'm really close to having finished it. Like, I think there's one of two items I still want, but yeah. Then we move on to my Luna collection, which includes my small debuting Assol collection. First I use the Season's Greetings posters as dividers, so yeah. Those were so pretty, I wanted them in my binder. We've got first my Assol collection. As you can see, I'm just missing this one card. And then those are for the other album cards, and yeah, I'm never finding those. These are so hard to find. Then it's my special Assol cards, so the Meeting Up photo cards, Orbit 2.0 cards, and the Luna Studio Polaroids. I'm not trying to collect everything for Assol, but honestly, a bunch of these were for sale on Mercari for pretty cheap, and I was missing her, so I got everything. Obviously, when she comes back into the group, I will try to collect more things. Then we've got a little divider before my full group collection. So for pre-debut I decided to collect 2 cards per girl, and this is really a low priority, so that will go slowly. Mostly I have in here just the cards that I pulled. And yeah, still haven't bought Go On's album, I'm the worst. But that's my goal for early 2021. Then this page is kind of a mix of a few things. So we've got the cards that I pull in my subunits album. I have a spot here for mix and match because I still need that one. Mix and match and Go On's album are the only ones that I have missing. This card is actually the first ever photocard that I pulled. And I saw this one for pretty cheap, so I decided to get it to have the set, and this is the card I pulled when I bought the album. And I know I could try to trade it for Eugene and Vivis, but I really like this card and I don't want to let it go. But yeah. Then on this page, once again, it's a mix of a few things. Because I bought multiple copies of Ash, I have these two cards left and I could try to sell or trade them, but I don't want to. Same for this Shoei card, and this is Olivia's MMT card that I got because you get 2 cards per album, and this is Shoei's Orbit Ring card. I joined a group order for Youjin's and I bought 2 albums because I wanted to get more cards. So I got this one too. I don't know, she's really cute, so I'm keeping her. Then I'm collecting for Midnight because I had to join group orders, you know, to get the pre-order cards or the fine sign cards. So I decided to like collect 2 cards per girl, and I've actually managed to do that pretty well. I've sorted this just yesterday and I realized that I actually have most of them. So the goal is to collect 1 faraway card and 1 selfie card for each girl, but I decided that and I realized that a few of them actually didn't take faraway pictures for the cards. So for example, it's the case for Heejin, so I will just collect 2 other cards. I'm trying to get 2 different versions. So Yunjin, I've got her cards on the way. I kind of wanted the McDonald's card, but it's like overpriced and everything, so I don't think I will ever get it. But that's fine, like it's just a funny card, you know. Her other cards are so pretty, so. Then I've got a Vivi selfie. This one I actually pulled in my album and I decided to keep it. I still need Kim Lip's card. I have a Jinsu selfie on the way. This one also I kept. I pulled it in my album and I kept it. Then I have got these 2 Chori cards, so I'm done with her cards. And this is a YY by Wise page and I just need his cards. It's quite funny because I pulled a lot of her cards in my original album, but I traded them to get Youjin's because that was the first priority. And this card I pulled. This one too. Yeah, these 2 cards I pulled and I've kept. Then we've got, of course, the tickets that came with the albums and the sticker sheets. Then we've got this this Vivi set that I bought because it was very, very cheap and I wanted her. So I got them. Then we've got the Luna Polaroids. At first I joined a group order just for Youjin's and Vivi's, but I saw this set for, well, actually it was for sale for cheaper than the price I paid for the Youjin and Vivi Polaroids, so I decided to get it and I will sell the extra Youjin and Vivi's that I got at some point. So yeah, so first we've got Ejin, Yeonjin, of course here, Yeojin and Vivi, Kim Lip and Jinsul. These are so pretty. I'm really glad I got the full set. Shoei, Eve, Shu and Gowon, Olivia and the group one. Then these are the midnight concert cards, so I got a ticket actually to watch the concert and I got the merch bundle with it, so yeah. I put an unboxing on my channel actually. And these cards are really really pretty and I'm especially fond of this skim lip one, it's really beautiful. As you can see, I haven't... I don't have any fillers left and I really need to make more, but I will do that in the future. Then I put the tickets here. Honestly, I didn't really know how to put them, but yeah. And then we've got the season's greetings card. That's the last part of the collection. So yeah, that's quite a lot, and honestly, if I can, I tend to try to collect the full sets for merch, like going forwards. I'm really trying to do that, but yeah, mostly it's because I love every one of the girls so much. Like, Luna is my alt group, so, well, my alt of alt, so yeah, I love them all a lot. And we've got the last poster as a finishing page. So my second binder is my IZ*ONE and JWSN binder. As you can see, I haven't gotten a IZ*ONE decal yet, but so it just say JWSN, but yeah, they're two of my other alt groups and their collection are actually quite big, but especially IZ*ONE actually. So yeah, I decided to put them together in this binder. This one is undecorated or anything, I stopped doing that. But yeah, so first we start with IZ*ONE. For IZ*ONE I collect NB, Cheon and Hitomi, and when I can I try to get like full groups set too. I'm letting myself do a lot of things for IZ*ONE that I wouldn't do for any other group but Luna, I guess, because you know they're temporary, so I just want to like enjoy it while we can. So first we have colories, and I decided to collect all their unit cards because that's actually a bit of a unpopular opinion, but I really like unit cards, so yeah, decided to get the full set of them. So I've got the 3 girls I collect here, and because she came in a set, and because I wanted to fill the page nicely, I've kept this Nako card. Honestly, I've considered collecting a T12 for IZ*ONE, but they have way too many cards. And then we've got the other units, so the 2 ones. This one was the last one I needed to finish this set. It took me a while to find it, so... Then I've got pages for my for the Kino cards. I actually joined a group order for those 4 cards, and I'm just waiting for them to arrive. Then we've got Artis. Artis has been a low priority of mine for a while. I actually bought some NB and Cheon cards, but I haven't marked them. But they will be in my next Neo-Kyo haul, so yeah, for now I just have Hitomi's card. And same thing for the Artis Kino cards, they are on the way in the same group order. Then this is where things start to, you know, get crazy. Yeah, this is also the time I started collecting IZ*ONE. So for Bloomies, I decided to get all their message cards because I collect 3 girls and there's 3 versions. It fills nicely the page, you know. And my goal was yeah, to focus on those and on the AR cards, so I finished that set too. And then first I wanted to collect 1 card per girl per version. But because I try to buy cards in sets, I had a few extra, and I decided to collect all the cards now. It's a low priority and I'm going slowly, but yeah, I found for pretty cheap. Um, it was like 10 euros, I think, with fees for each version set. So yeah, 10 euros for 4 cards was really a deal. And I decided to grab the 3. So I got her page complete. And then you can see I've set up for unbased card, and I'm still missing a few. I actually bought a few of them, they're on the way, but yeah. Same thing with Hitome, I have a few still missing. Then we move on to an Eric Diary, and I've completed this set, so it's nice and filled, so yeah. I'm talking a lot because this is my first collection video. For the other one, I think I will go faster, but I kind of want to explain things as I go. So yeah, way less cards, so it was much easier to collect. And I really like those film cards, so I decided to collect a set, and I got Eugene's to nicely fill the page. And then I've got a few extra things that I've picked up. So those are the Bloomies Kino cards that I got because I bought basically a huge set with the different cards and for Chaeyeon, and these two were in there. And I pulled this unbased scratch card and I got this one in set. So I kept them. And then this is my my pages for their most recent comeback on a reeler, and I didn't pull any of the photo cards, so this is empty, and I'm waiting until January to start a trade. I did get 2 of the AR cards, but yeah, I have a long way to go. And I've kept the pre-order card set, so I've pulled all of the girls here. And these are the cards that I've pulled, and I've put them here before I start trading them. Honestly, I love these J1 cards so much. I kind of don't want to let it go, but we'll see. And then here we have the different inclusions I've pulled in my album, so the film cards and the photo. I will try to find this one for the 3 girls that I collect to make a full page, but these, I don't really care about them, so yeah. Then we've got this empty page. I don't know why it's here, but I'm going to leave it for now. And then this is more of a maze page of things I've kept. So yeah, I didn't really like the AR cards for on Eric Diary, so I've kept these because I've pulled them or because I got them in a set, but yeah, I don't really know what to do with them. This I got because I bought a Ichomi set, and I don't even remember exactly what it is. It was for one of their Japanese events, I think. And I bought these 3 icon cards because they're really, really cute. I really like them, so I decided why not. Then we've got the Secret Diary cards, so I've just kept the full set. Those are the AR cards, and I've put the last 3 AR cards like this with the ID cards. I'm not that fond of ID cards, honestly, they're so small, but these ones are really cute. And then these are the photo card sets. And those are the Polaroids, I guess, that came with the calendar. I didn't buy the calendar, actually, I just bought the full card sets. You saw it in one of my previous videos. And then those are the cards that came with the Eyes on Me concert kino. And last I've got the big inclusions. So these big octagon cards. This is actually the one I've pulled, and I don't know. I really like it, so I never traded or sold it. And then we've got the one reader inclusions. I'm not sure I will keep those like this in my binder because they take quite a lot of space. They're a bit thick, you know. And my iron collection is already thick enough. I can't imagine what it will be like once I have all the cards. Then we have my JWSN collection. I'm pretty sure my video for my JWSN collection will be up before this one, so I'm just going to flip through quickly. If you want to see more, go check out that video. I don't know where it will be, but yeah. So for JWSN, I collect 37 for the album photocard set. We've got first this page of miscellaneous special cards, and oh yes, after I filmed my collection video, I bought and got those 2 cards, so these are new, but yeah, these are sleeve cards and one artist book card that I got with my artist book. Not really planning on collecting the full set, it's just when I see some of those and I want them, I buy them, you know. So yeah, I'm going to flip quickly through the album cards. This is the Park in the Night part 1. Then here we have part 2. I've shown it in my video, but I've got this also card signed. And yeah, part 2. Then we've got the Park in the Night part 3. Their cards are really beautiful. I'm really looking forward to their comeback. They just recently changed their hair, so hopefully it will be very soon. And I hope it can be with So. Well, I hope she takes the time she needs to recover, but yeah, I really can't wait to hear and see her again. So yeah, and these are the cards for the keys. And then all their inclusions. Once again, I will flip quickly through that. If you don't collect JWSN, then as you can discover here, they have a lot of inclusions in every one of their albums. And honestly, I don't collect 47 for all those because that would be very long. And so now some of them aren't that interesting, honestly. But yeah, I kept what I've pulled. Like, I like these 10 days. I hope they do something like that again. Then the trading cards. And a page to finish the binder, you know. This binder and the one you will see right after used to be actually one binder. I just bought like a week ago this binder so I could separate everything. It was like really thick and really heavy, so this binder contains all the other groups that I collect actively, I'd say. And we've got first another one of my alt groups, which is card. For them I collect OG4. I'm actually quite happy of how far I've come in my card collection. First we have Hola Hola, as you can see it's completed. I actually put this Jiwoo card twice in my album, you know, they were stuck together. So I traded with a friend for these 2 cards, I think. Yeah, she doesn't collect photo cards, so she just gave me one extra. I'm really happy I've finished this set. Then we have You and Me. I actually have one of these cards on the way, but I didn't mark it. I think it's this one, yeah. This one is going quite slowly because the cards are harder to find, just like the Ride on the Wind sets, especially because for this one you had one card in your album, and it was either a solo card or unit cards, so yeah, that makes it quite hard to collect. These 2 albums didn't, well, let's be honest, didn't sell as much as the first album or as the following ones, so that's why they are quite hard to find. And I'm aware that these cards are hard to find, so I'm not like, I'm going slowly, I'm just buying as I see things come up, and yeah, I'm not getting stressed about not having it complete. Another set that I have complete is Red Moon. I started collecting a bit earlier this year, so after Red Moon was released, and I really focused on those cards. I'm really happy I've completed the sets. And then we have Way with Worlds, so their most recent and last comeback. I bought a lot of copies, so this wasn't really a struggle to finish. I just needed to find that one card, and I follow a few other card collectors, so, and because there's 4 members, a lot of card collectors collect OG4, so a lot of us like bought a few copies, and yeah. Then I got 2 of the pre-order sets. So this is the Subcase set and the MMT set. I joined a group order for those cards, and I bought those as a set. So yeah. There's actually another pre-order set, I think, that I'm missing, but I'm just satisfied with what I got because, yeah, well, it fills the page, and when you're collecting, you can often feel like you need to have everything, but you don't have to, I kind of feel like you kind of get that pressure from seeing other people's collection, but what matters the most is like how you feel about what you have, so yeah. Then we move on to the bigger inclusions. So I got the moon cards from Red Moon Complete, and I've got the big cards for You and Me. This one is kind of a priority. I really want to finish that set, but every time I see it, it's on sale with the album, and I'm trying to not get more extra copies because I need the space. And then we've got for Ride on the Wind, so the postcards that came with each album, and with each album you had 1 of 4 ticket things. So I pulled this one in my album, and the 2 other postcard, and the other one I pulled in my second copy of the album. And then we've got the Way with Words inclusions, so the bookmarks and the big message cards. Like I've said, I've bought quite a few copies, so that wasn't really too hard to find. Then we move on to the other groups that I collect. Don't ask me how this is organized, I just put them here and I didn't really think about the order. I just put card first because, well, I love them. So we've got Hitzy, and for Hitzy I collect Chaeryeong. As you can see, I finished its Icy set. Then I've got the It's Me set that is far from being complete. I've bought 1 or 2 cards, but yeah, I'm going slowly for this. I will try to focus on their next comeback, so I'm kind of taking my time with this. And then we've got the Not Shy set, and I've actually finished it recently. Then here are a few extra cards that I have, and I've kept those because honestly, at first I thought about collecting the AG2, but that's a bit too much, so I will probably put these cards up for trade or sale at the beginning of the year. And then for the postcards, I don't really plan on collecting like all of them or all of Chaeryeong, so I just kept the one I got when I bought my album. Yeah, I've kept these big ones. And I got Yeji's sticker sheet, and honestly, well, it's cute, but I couldn't care less which one I got. So I've just kept the one I pulled. Then we move on to weekly. For weekly, I collect 3 members. So I collect Jihoon, Jihan, and so on. So I've got the set for their first album complete. And then for weekend, I've got a few on the way and I still have a few missing. I joined 2 group orders for these cards, so yeah, and one of them is still on the way to me. So once I have those cards, it will fill up a bit more, but I need to buy the rest. I've set up a page for the MMT cards because the group orders I joined were MMT group orders, so I actually have all the cards on the way with 1 or 2 extras that I will sell. And I decided to put the 2 group cards on this page to, fill the corners. For weekly, I decided to collect Ji-yoon's special cards, with the exception of the MMT sets. So yeah, I have one of them that I still need. I really like the backs of their cards. Then we move on to Red Velvet. And for Red Velvet, I collect Solgi. Honestly, I'm a bit picky about my Red Velvet collection. They already have a lot of photocards and I didn't want to get everything, so I picked a template and I chose which cards I want. It's also a low priority, so I'm slowly going through the cards I want. So yeah, as you can see, I've got their 2 first cards. I don't know if you can read what I wrote, but yeah, I'm still missing the Velvet, her 2 rookie cards, a red summer card, perfect Velvet card, and I'm putting the second perfect Velvet card here and her 2 perfect red velvet here, so it's all sideways cards, so they will all go like this. Then our Summer Magic Limited, River Festival Day 2, and I've got this Irene card that I pulled in my Irene and Solgi album. I will probably trade or sell it next year. And then for this last page, first, yeah, this is, I don't know if you can see, this is Irene's holographic card. I will probably try to trade it for Solgi's. I pulled this finally card in my album, and honestly I loved it so much, and I love the set so much. It's what decided me to collect to collect Red Velvet cards, but yeah, like I said, I don't want to overspend on cards, and so will I spend like 50 euros on a photo card? No, especially not an album card, a normal album card, So I'm just keeping these spots, and maybe one day I will find one of the other cards, but I doubt I will ever fill this page. For Irene and Solgi, I just got 1 card per version, well, more or less, but she took 2 really similar cards for this and 2 really similar like this, so I decided to get 1 of each, and 1 for base notes. I really like this one, so yeah. And then I'm just keeping the inclusions I got, so I actually pulled 1 of her postcards, and I got Miss Joy's postcard, and finally. Then we keep going with SM, so I've got my wavy collection. But well, my Kun collection, I decided to collect his cards, as you saw in one of my previous videos. Once again, it will be a low priority. What I'm planning in 2020 is to maybe buy 1 of his cards a month. Same for Solgi, going slowly, So right now I just have those. And the photo book card that I bought for NCT 2020, and honestly I keep changing my mind on whether or not I want the ID card and access cards, because if I don't buy those cards, then I just can get the Kino and it will feel like exactly 1 page. So yeah, his past and future Kino, I actually bought them, they're on the way, so that's pretty exciting. There's one of the 2 that is just phenomenal, so when he has the sunset in the back. And those are some of the inclusions that came with the photo book that I put in there. Yeah, And then we finish with my BTS collection. Honestly, I keep changing my mind on what I want to collect and how I want to collect BTS. I've decided on something for 2021, so we'll see if it works. That's a page for the big inclusions, but I really want to collect this set, so I will try to do that and finish this set also for You Never Walk Alone. It's really one of my favorite BTS photocard sets, so yeah. And then for the rest, I decided to collect J-Hope's cards. So as you can see, I've set up for Love Your Self and the Persona cards, and I decided to get 2 of the Map of the Soul 7 cards, so I will put them here and here in the middle. Yeah, those are the cards I had previously, and I will trade those next year. I did get a full set of these postcards, which are really cute, so I'm keeping those. Yeah, what's a few things that didn't fit in 4 pockets, in 9 pockets. And my last binder is this one, the one that was previously very big, and actually it's still a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but yeah. You can see I put a little peach decal here, very cute. Yeah, basically in this album I just keep everything else, so groups I buy albums for, but I don't actively collect, you know. Some I might in the future, depending on how my other collection go and you know, yeah, how things go. So first we have April. For them, yeah, I just kept what I got. I don't have as much to say for this collection, I just keep everything. And I've considered collecting April, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to wait a bit and see how my other collection go, like I've said. Then we've got different, and yeah, I've just kept the cards I pulled when I bought the album. I am planning on buying wall purges night, probably at the beginning of next year. So then I bought these sets because they were so cute. I don't know, I really like Fever Season era, and these were like 300 yen on Mercari, so I thought I would grab them. The transparent thing I got in my album, and the stickers. I really like the stickers, but yeah. Then we move on to Monster X, another group I might collect at some point, but yeah, as I've mentioned before, yeah, I do keep my Wano cards with the rest of the other Monster X cards, but it's my binder. I do what I want. I might move them a bit in the future because you know they're not the same size as the other cards, so I would probably put this Young One card with the rest. It's the K town for your pre-order benefits, so yeah. I've set up my unique cards like this to, you know, I don't know, I like how it looks. Then this is Shine Forever, the sticker set. It's not really photo cards, but since they are photo card size, I decided to keep them here. Then this is the page where I've banished the ugly cards. I don't really like this ID card and the All About Love card are, you know, freebie looking, so I put them here. The rest of the Monster X part is really a mess because I really don't know how to organize this, but for now we've got the Fantasia X sticker and the Wano transparent card thing here. This definitely needs to move, but yeah. Then we've got the standees. Here's one of the album postcards and a few other inclusions that fit the 4 pockets. Then we have got my twice cards. I sold a few of them actually. I've just kept the cards I really liked. So yeah. And this is the page for the pre-order cards set that I got. And the big lenticular thing for fancy. And the A4 poster. Then we move on to Yukika, so I've just kept the inclusions I got in my album. Yeah. And then we've got the miscellaneous girl group section. Basically, it's groups for which I don't have that many cards, not enough to like fill a page or do their own section. So we've got first Rose's card. It's a bit sad because I really love her. I really want to collect her cards, but she only has one physical album out, and yeah, it only had 3 cards, so there's one that I'm missing, but it's really hard to find, so I'm just going to keep those. Then we've got the Cherry Bullet cards and the Oh My Girls card I got when I bought Non-Stop. Then on this page it's more recent editions, so I've got Everglow cards that I pulled when I bought their last album with a name that I can't pronounce, but you know, the Ladida album. And I also bought Stacy's debut album, so I got these 2 cards. I put the stickers here because I don't know, it fills the page nicely. And yes, you've noticed I didn't really know where to put these Taemin cards, so I put him here. Maybe I will buy more shiny albums in the future, so then I will have an house card to do his own section. When I started collecting Monsta, I had only like 2 or 3 cards for them. They were in the miscellaneous girl groups collection too. It's just, you know, I'm not going to do a miscellaneous boy groups section for like just Taemin's card. But yeah, you've seen I don't collect a lot of boy groups, so yeah. And with Everglow's album, I had 2 postcards, and honestly they're really pretty, so I put them in my binder. And these are the Stacy like inclusions. This still smells like the, you know, smells thing they put in the album. But yeah. And then at the end I have a few cards that I want to trade or sell. That's actually it for my collection. So that's it for my photocard collection. Honestly, I've spent a lot of money on K-pop in 2020 because, well, I was stuck at home, confined, you know, and I couldn't do anything. So yeah, I had a lot of money to spare. But I will definitely spend a lot less in 2021, so my goals for next year are to not start any collection and just slowly work on the ones that I have. There's a lot of things that are a bit uncertain for next year, like what will happen with Eyes One, or if some of the card members will do solo comebacks maybe. I'm really happy with like what I collect and the collecting decisions I've made right now, so I'm just going to keep going through that and following comebacks. I don't want to get overwhelmed or overspend, you know, so yeah. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.